Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, and I ask your apologies and forgiveness. I literally just walked in the door with my groceries. And tonight we will have a live haul for the first time ever. Monopoly tickets and more. And first of all, I want to thank the people that have donated to the live chat. But I would ask you kindly donate to PayPal because YouTube takes out 30% skimmed off the top. PayPal takes out 18%, and money donated to the chat thing, super chat, may not get to me for months because they're always 2 weeks to a month behind or more with the analytics on AdSense, and that's how I get paid. Now, I thank the other people today. I got $60 so far. I really appreciate that. Added to the 42 I've made for the lifetime on YouTube. I'm the poor man's YouTube channel guy. Give me a $100 check if they ever issue it to me. And that could take years and cost billions of lives. So that's how that goes. And I'm wearing the blue shorts today because I have not had time to do wash or anything else. And this morning I woke up and then spent the next 4 hours going into sinus distress. I said, poor Fuzzy, tomorrow I'll go get her medication. So let's get the haul out of the way, and you'll bear with me. I will put this stuff away because it is in bags here. All right, there's 2 loaves of Safeway white sandwich bread. I made a sandwich at the bus stop because I knew that the minute I make a sandwich, it never fails. If I open anything up, the bus will come, and sure enough, I made a bologna and cheese sandwich in the bus came. Alright, we have 4 shrimp skewers in here. We have Nature Valley granola bars, but they're kind of stale. These were on sale, but they're stale. We have also, I'll be taking one of these directly as soon as I figure out which one it is. My water pills, my blood pressure pills, and my asthma pills, which I've been out of, and I've been wheezing and choking and gasping for air. So I'm glad to have those and my wallet. Tomorrow I'll go get Fuzzy's medication. I should put that back in the bag. That needs to go in the ice bucket. Alright, let's see what else is here. We have a classic bologna bar S. This is pork, chicken, and beef, but it was cheap. We have here, somewhere in here is the second package. I have no idea where. We have two packages of Lucerne medium cheddar sliced cheese. We have I've never had their coffee, but Taco Stacks guy drinks it. We have Dunkin' Donuts coffee. And we have various and sundry TV dinners. Stouffer's lasagna, lean cuisine, Parmesan crusted fish with panna pasta, roasted tomato sauce topped with cheese. We have roasted turkey breast with dressing, savory herb dressing, and cinnamon apple, which is a strange thing to put with turkey, I guess. And there's more cheese. I want to make some grilled cheese sandwiches. I shouldn't even have craving grilled cheese sandwiches. And we have here chicken parmesan with breaded white meat chicken with spaghetti with chunky tomato sauce. Herb roasted chicken with creamy herb sauce with roasted potatoes. All these are $1.88 plus Monopoly tickets. More Parmesan crusted fish. A package of green, red, and yellow bell peppers. A package of Farmer John's brown Schwager. Let me get this stuff in the icebox, and I will continue in a moment. And there is more news. I can't give you the name of the place because I don't have time to look it up on my bookmarks. fuzzy, fuzzy. Fuzzy, 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 fuzzy. Okay, and then, hold on, let me get the other bag. I don't want to knock down my ice. Alright, and here we have a bottle of peach Snapple. Sadly, the store I went to does not have the peach Snapple in the large sizes in peach. So, Kikkoman low sodium sauce, a whole chicken, a whole fresh and natural young chicken. Didn't do him any good. Teriyaki sauce for the fresh and natural young chicken, or whatever else I said. A bottle of orange juice. And a thing of Welch's grape jam. And a ticket too. You got Monopoly tickets. And then in here we have a gazillion Monopoly tickets, which I will open up during the show. And I have another bit of news. Let me put this away. I think I'll keep the orange juice down here. I keep hitting these damn beer bottles. Sorry, fuzzy. Alright, now, there is a site that I signed up for today. It was free. Number 569,000 and change. I am now a registered minister of the paranormal. Call unto me, and I shall lay my healing hands upon you, and the demons shall be put out. And as I say the magic chant, Roswell's, Roswell's, Roswell's. So, and I'm working on something else. I registered the website, and it is hidden, and no one shall know what I am doing until the time will come. So, no, I'm not eating all that tonight. Alright, so that's the other news. I have not had chance to unblock Area 51 drone. There's Zoe. Hello, hello, White Troll, White Crow. Abram, how you feeling? Abram was very sick today. He was croaking away, which wasn't easy. He was lying on his back, choking and wheezing and gasping. And so, but I have a website registered, an email address registered. No one shall know it until the appropriate time, until I get a webmaster and then file the appropriate paperwork. So, it is mine. No one will steal it from me, as the evil trolls shall do, and have done. And then we talk about the other evil troll, the evil former mistress of the dark, not Elvira. And she has been cast out into the wilderness, my friends, and she will be cleaning that Satan's cesspools and the boiling pits of sewage, but it will be the boiling pits of sewage that is Mel's hole. Thus she will never complete her duties. She will be chained to the boiling pits of sewage for eternity for her transgressions against our Emperor Art Bell, who sitteth in heaven upon the right side of the Lord, because God would not send Art Bell to the other place. So, and I have been told by Snap T that Bateman is pushing for me to be one of the hosts of Midnight in the Desert, and if that would happen, they would have to get me new equipment and a proper mixer and training, or I could fly to Pahrump or Las Vegas or 29 Palms, Barstow, wherever, to be taught the mysteries of the mixer and be able to take phone calls. And would have the appropriate flushing sounds if the trolls call in. And all I would want from compensation is enough to get caught up in my bills and to pay my internet bill, which is the whole point of doing these videos all these years. Alright, Dex Withers, hello, Sergeant Mather. I give you all a shout out in the video today. The iPad has been paid for, to get repaired. And now the guy asked me what kind of iPad I got, which is odd because it's the same iPad he fixed last year. So I didn't have time. I wrote him. It's got a black border and a silver case, and here's the specifications as quickly as I can do it before I went live. So that was $45. It's all going out. So Sergeant Major, hello, and Synth Boy Gaming, where is Heather? We don't allow the name of the evil one to be spoken here. I said it last night, but now my phone's going off. All right, how do I answer this? Hello. Nope, there it goes. I did it again, folks. How do you answer this stupid Android phone? All right, I will call him back if it works. Give me a moment. Okay. Thank you for your service, Sergeant Major. My father was also a master sergeant, so he was also a sergeant. And let's see. No, Heather Wade will never come on this channel. Now I've said the evil one's name. She treated me rudely on the Evil Sewer Gab podcast, and she treated Mr. George Norrie rudely and did not give either one of us the proper respect we deserve as human beings, not to mention George as the host of Coast to Coast AM. So she will never come on this website or on this chat. Justin shall be one of my, well, I'm not going to go into what I'm planning to do, but he will be on the list, as will Jeremy, as will Abram. And 6-week tenure is no longer forced to clean the commodes of Satan. He has been given a temporary reprieve, but he will be on probation, on triple secret probation. And we know she has been fired, and she should toil in the desert forever. Yeah, well, I don't wish that on anyone, not even her. But because being broke and penniless, and I've been impecunious enough, is bad enough. Now here comes another incoming call. All right, I'm pressing on the button and nothing's happening. How do I answer this damn thing? It keeps going, and I don't know. What do I do to answer this stupid thing? Swipe to the left, okay. Hello! That didn't work. So much for your help. Hold on, I'm going to call him. I swiped to the left, and it went to the main menu. This does not work. This thing sucks. That's why I want another iPhone. Swipe from icon to phone. I did that. Oh, God, I hate this thing. Alright. It's free. It's the only way I've got it. It's free. It didn't cost me any money. Now, try to call him again. I'll bet I'll get the message. No one is available right now. He just called me. He won't be available. I don't know what that song is, but under 40 seconds, they can't do anything to me. I think. Swipe right. So, okay. I was told to swipe left. Now I'm being told to swipe right. All right. Swipe right. That didn't work. I just disconnected. I'm useless, folks. I admit it. 6-week. Try it one more time. I got to get this right. Dial it again. I'll try right this time. I call you, and I wish you'd turn off that ungodly message set thing. Fix it. Up, down, up. What? Up, up, down, down, left, left, right, right. What am I, marching? Vault. All right. Answer. Hello. Yes, yes. Who is calling, please? A Mennonite. Well, normally we do not allow Mennonite talk on my channel because people keep bringing it up every night and it drives me nuts. But you may speak freely tonight. I will give you a pass. No, I never said I hated Mennonites. I said I'm tired of hearing about them. There's a big difference. I don't even know what a Mennonite is, so how can I hate something I don't even know what it is? I've never seen a Mennonite. I've never seen a Mennonite church. I don't even know where they are. All right, if that's all, I will end this phone call because you have said I hate them, and I do not hate them, sir. Have a good night. Goodbye. There we go, guys saying I hate Mennonites. Nothing could be further from the truth. No, he's gone. You hate Mennonites. Why do you not? So, you know. But it said unknown, and I don't take unknown calls, even on my own home phone. Well, let me put this, white troll. I could never take over for Art. All I could do is perhaps warm his seat or emulate him as best I could. It would probably be 1% of the greatness that was Art Bell. But I could do the best I could, hopefully. God knows I have enough practice doing this, and whether or not my efforts are really good. I never know, given my I didn't used to be paranoid about people, but I am now. I never know when people say, great show, if they mean it, or they're being sarcastic just to mess with me. So I would be honored and very happy to do it, but they'd have to give me, I got a dead Mac, an iPad where the screens, I was trying to do something on the iPad today, the screens were moving all over the place. My video was moving all over the place. So, what would I like to do you? What would you like to do you? No, I would not like to do you, White Crow. Nor Mrs. White Crow. I'm not sure what that means. No, I would not. I'm me. I'm not going to emulate Heather Wade. I don't have an all-black outfit, for one thing. I would do the best I could to interview people. I'd have to get a producer. I'd have to get guests. I'd have to have a way to call them and record it. All that good stuff. So, but I'm not going to say, because my humbleness, or whatever you want to call it, will not allow me to. I'm not going to say I'm better than she was or worse than she was, because that remains to be seen in my eyes. Because I'm very, Art Bell and other famous folk are also sheepish about compliments. So, but I would give it one hell of a shot. And if Keith Rowling got rid of me after 6 weeks, well, I tried, folks, But I have a following, and no, because I just became a minister at about noon. I'm going to have to look at the bookmark and let you know when the iPad gets back, or send out the email. It's something Ministries, but I think they may be geared more toward the traditional ministry. But I shall be the paranormal minister, and perhaps the first paranormal minister, I don't know, and do works for the charitable, and give money if I get money donated to charitable organizations and paranormal organizations that need them, and if once I start something I plan to do, perhaps collect a small stipend to support my further efforts and bring the paranormal to the masses, and try to weed out the forces of evil and fight for truth, justice, and the American way, as I always have. So, well, that's great, but I still have to know how to answer a call, and I'm not going to do it on a dead Mac, an iPad with a broken home button, and a cracked screen on my iPhone that doesn't work as a phone. So, keep track of the books. Well, I intend to have, I'm not going to give details publicly. I shall tell you that privately, Abram. I intend to have, let's put this, I shall have a research center. If I earn enough money and get enough donations, I shall build on the complex a separate research center, and I'm not going to go any further than that. And there will be a reading library. You heard of the Christian Science Monitor. I shall have the Paranormal Science Monitor, or whatever I decide to call it. And I also have registered an email and the website. I just don't have a website, but it's mine. It's mine, and no one will take it from me. So, yes, I will not get the thing with the liturgical collar, but I have a black turtleneck around here somewhere, and I will be the paranormal minister. And I've seen some medallions with an alien on them, and that shall be the gray, the pewter alien or something. That will be the symbol of my church for the moment, as it is. So, yeah, well, I've already looked into that too. It's highlighted on my screen, the steps to get all the paperwork from the IRS and become a non-profit organization. And God knows, for 7 years I've been a non-profit organization. So they should just not even have me fill a paperwork and just rubber stamp it. Yeah, you haven't made any damn money. You made $250 from Freedom and $42 from YouTube. You're non-profit. We accept you here. Here's the paperwork. Get out of here. And I will be getting the certificate of being a minister. Now, a long time ago, I was a Universal Life Church minister, and the IRS decided that was not a legitimate church. But I plan to see about building an actual edifice on the complex, and maybe another piece of land adjoining the complex, because I don't want people to go to my home, and we will have perhaps church deacons enforcing security. So, no, I never liked that look. I don't like the Marlon Brando and Superman look, the all white. Hard to keep all white clean in the desert, you know. I don't know. I just got here myself, so hold on. And my voice is gone. I became a minute. Well, there he goes again, or somebody. All right, hold on. There's unknown again. No, I'm sorry. I will not take an unknown call. Bye. Or you can just go away. No unknown calls. Will not take unknown. No, they will not call me Father Senda. I'm not a father. I will be the Reverend George or Minister George or Paranormal George. Poor Fuzzy. Get your medicine tomorrow, Fuzzy. I got the $20 in the wallet. Will it be a requirement those living on the desert complex to go to church every week? Well, I should hope so, but when you find out about what the church shall be, you will be flocking to the doors and begging to be let in, and we will probably have a standing room only. So, no, they would show up with real numbers. They don't do that, from what I've seen. So, this will be, and I will also have a sub-church, the Church of the Sacred Kitty, and we shall worship the kitty cat, and we shall also talk about the brethren of dogs, but they will be not as well talked about because they have issues with the sacred kitty cat. So, and I looked everywhere on my thing. I cannot. I apologize to Anna, should she be watching this. She gave me $5. I cannot find her name anywhere. It's as if she never existed, or she's quit YouTube. I can't restore her. She's not there. So, but 6 weeks since you shall be doing building duties of the church, and the wiring and the speakers and the holy how those things called, oh yeah, the holy servers and all of that. You your attendance shall be mandatory, but you will get a trade-off in trade. Yes, I will live stream in a separate channel, or maybe this channel. Who knows? I may have whole auditoriums of live streaming, preaching the word of the paranormal, and have paranormal deacons and paranormal, whatever you call female people, tell the word of the paranormal to the world and make an acceptance of the paranormal, because we all know that 80% of the people do not believe that Oswald killed JFK, and a large percentage believe in UFOs. There's more of them as there are of us. More of us than there are of them, sorry. I looked for a name, I can't find it. It's gone, which is very odd. I found your name, I found White Troll, I found Drone. By the way, Drone got arrested, if his story is believed, and I never know what the hell to believe. He got arrested for dumpster diving, and now is on probation. It has a probation officer. So in Washington, they must find on dumpster diving. No unknown calls. Sorry. I don't take mystery calls. So I'm shutting the phone off. Not going to be harassed by some troll talking about Mennonites. By the way, I don't know what a Mennonite is. Feel free, if you want to discuss Mennonites, Mormons, or the Amish tonight. You get a free pass, a free Monopoly ticket. All right, now, somewhere. Anyway, where did they go? Here we go. A fistful of Monopoly tickets. I mean fistful. They gave me, I told them I couldn't see, and they gave me a ton of Monopoly tickets. So, where's my light? What happened to my light? Anybody see my light? Where'd it go? Must be somewhere around here. Well, we will see what this is. All right, here we go. The fistful of Monopoly, there was part of it on the floor. Hello, Violet Bird. I like your handle. Very cute, very pretty. Okay. Here we have a second chance winner, so that ain't going to do it. Turn on the mouse. Turn off the mouse. There we go. Alright, this one. Now, mind you, I can't see what's on here, so... yeah, there are other people. Everybody had asked me to subscribe. I'm seeing guys with 30 subscribers, 110, 250. I subscribe. Okay. There we another second chance winner. And I'll take the light. I have two lights on my bed now, and I showed that in the video today, and I still can't read. Even with the light right on top of me, I can't see. This is why I'm so angry at my doctor. Dear Lord, let me win so I may help myself, Kathy, kiddies everywhere, the homeless veteran, the homeless 6-week tenure if it's homeless. And if he is not homeless, I'd smite him with the mighty cane of justice. All right. And paranormal people and anybody who needs it within reason. Okay, here we have another one. Another loser. Another loser, folks. It didn't win. Hi, friends. A paranormal ticket that doesn't win. Now, my psychic abilities are not strong tonight. Lack of food all day. I had a bologna and cheese sandwich waiting for the bus. All right, here, and French bread. Another loser. I think they give me this stack of losers. Here's a loser for the fat guy. Okay, let's see what's in here. All right. Oh, look, the favorite thing of sewer gabbers everywhere. Their lubrication. So we have that. By the way, last night's video did not get monetized. Oh, wait, we have something here. Instant winner. Signature. I'm going to throw this at somebody. Signature kitchen tomato sauce. That's all I have. Nobody wins anything in this contest. Just cans of Safeway tomato sauce. That's all they give you. There's no $1 million winners, no cars, no $50 gift certificates, no $25 gift shopping sprees. Just a cockamamie can of tomato sauce. That's all you get. Or that's all I get. I don't need any more tomato sauce. Okay. Here's another one. 50 cents off Ora Ina frozen potatoes. Well, that's useful. Alright, here's another one. Yeah, I don't know how to turn it down. It's a free Android phone. It is a Medicare phone, not an Obama phone. Paid for by somebody. Okay, now. Instant winner of 2 more Monopoly tickets. 2 more losers, you know. I got to go get the cat food, get the thing for Fuzzy. Oh, I also got a large, very heavy clumping litter box, and that gave me more Monopoly tickets. Arm & Hammer, that's sitting in the corner by the door. And I'm blocking the hallway here. Nobody can get to the cat box. That out of the way. Let's see. Fuzzy Wuzzy. Alright, we have, this is the All Monopoly Hour here. We have here another one. Wish they'd just have these open up normally or something. Alright, this is another loser. I'm going to have to sit down and take all these to light and see if any of these match. Ratty Patty told Kathy, oh, I only need 1 more for $1 million. And Kathy said, you lie, like that's going to happen. Alright. And I don't dislike her, that I would be very happy for her to win $1 million. If anybody... Oh, Pepperidge Farm. Pepperidge Farm cookies, 50 cents off. I'm getting closer. At least I'm getting money off something. Pepperidge Farm cookies. The Milanos. I love the Milanos. Kathy likes some of them. She likes these other things. Okay. Another loser. And... who? Me, the band? Anna is... well, she must have started a new thing. I apologize, Anna. I thought you sent not Area 51 door, 6-week tender. He said someone sent him a fake $1,000 gift, so I thought it was you, and I apologize greatly. All right, we have 50% off more Pepperidge Farm Goldfish. Last night, the snack of choice was goldfish. So it shall be written, so it shall be done. And I just tore the ticket in half. All right, let's see what's in here. I almost like tearing these open, but they're hard for me to see. See, I cannot see even the ticket. That's how messed up my left eye is. I can see it, but it's all blurred. This is why I'm so furious at my doctor. I will eventually get reading glasses. And Kathy has an article in Women's World that said 80 to 90% of the people get cataract surgery are able to see after 2 months with no requirement for glasses. Not me. Nope, another loser. And, but I could not find your name as being blocked, which was very odd. Maybe I couldn't see it. There's about 80 people I've blocked in my channel because a lot of them are very rude and mean, and they're mean to Kathy. And they're mean to cats. My cats, anyway. Okay. Another loser. So she only got banned by my mistake because I couldn't remember which female was on here. And I apologize again for that. Except my temper, I'm really not deep down a mean-spirited person. But I only put up with so much crap from people. And except for the 8 morons at Apple Care yesterday. They got to go. Another loser. Thank you, Anna. Will I build the container house if I get the midnight? Well, that depends. If they only pay me they pay me nothing, it'd be a little hard to... You have to pay us every month to do the show. I would do that if it came down to that. But I don't know what he paid the evil one. Okay, there's something I don't eat, but I'll give this to somebody. Or I'll tape it to the bottle tomorrow. Pompeian olive oil. Whatever that is. Wouldn't that be kind of like stony and all dry and sitting there for 2,000 years? I wonder about that. And Pompeian olive oil. Kind of hard to use on your cooking. Another loser. But literally, I'm looking here, and I can see the terrible towel words because they're big. But The words on this thing, I can see the Monopoly guy. If I hold it up the screen, I can see it, but the small stuff in here, I can't see. Let's not put the chupacabra before the horse. Let's get me the show first, and then we'll worry about getting a manager. Okay, and I'm not so presumptuous as say that Keith Rowland is going to decide on me. It would be nice. I would be probably. I wouldn't be jumping for joy because I'd hurt my ankles and my bad knees, but and my back. But I'd be ecstatic. I'd be whooping it up. 10,000 a month, veritable riches. 10,000 a month. I've never made that in my life. I'd work cheap, Keith. I'll work for half if you need me to. I'll do a live show from Area 51 before they cart me off. Well, my email is falky2013@gmail.com. You'll write me an email. I don't give up my home phone. If I were to make anywhere near that kind of money, I'd go out and get the iPhone. I don't know if I'd get the iPhone X. I'd get an iPhone 8 or an iPhone 7 to start because I'd want the red phone, my favorite color. Another loser. Why don't they just print loser on these and then you know you're losing. Okay. Anybody have any use for the tabs for these things other than recycling them? And what do you do with these? All right, here's 50% off Mahatma rice. Well, I can give that to Kathy. She knows how to cook rice. Art makes 60 grand a month. Well, Art deserves 60 million a month. No amount of money was too much for Art Bell as far as I'm concerned. The entire money supply of the United States could have gone to Art Bell. Instant winner! Oh, God. Lord, you're supposed to have me win things I can eat. Lucerne sour cream. I'm allergic to sour cream. I'll give it to Kathy. Oh, God. I don't believe this. Sour cream. I think the influence of the evil one is affecting my tickets. She's putting I don't care what she says, she still works her evil magic. All right, let's see. 50 cents off Sargento shredded cheese. Well, I can use that. Now, these expire on May 19th, so time to give donations so I can buy buy cheese here. Okay, now let's see. And at the end of this video will be all links for me. Okay, another loser. What's going on here? Ticket for free blueberry. Problem is I don't like blueberry, and I don't think they sell it this time of year anyway. It's only Halloween. Oh yeah, the lady at the post, I paid my P.O. box. That was $56. More money. And she said, your next rental is due on Halloween. I said, oh, my anniversary. What a reminder. That's the day of Kathy and my first date. So the paranormal minister went out with his girlfriend for the first time on Halloween. Okay. Hershey's syrup. Oh, good stuff. Something I can use. Not that I should be eating that stuff, but I love Hershey's syrup. Love it in milk. Love it on ice cream. Sometimes I've eaten it without anything. Just guzzled it, you know. When I was younger, not now. I haven't had Hershey's syrup in about 5 years. I wrote Keith an email, and I'm going to have to look. I have to have the email again. Somebody send me the email again because it involved the letter I. But unless I see it right on my screen, I have to wade through thousands of emails to find one email. I'll never find it. And tomorrow this goes off to the guy, so, and that's going to cost about $25. It's ridiculous to mail something that doesn't weigh anything. 50% off Oreo cookies. Okay, we're getting some good stuff here. I can give that to Kathy. Don't need more junk food, even though I bought junk food tonight, I'll admit. I didn't show you this. I bought a Kit Kat bar here. And we should now, live on any stage, eat a dollar Kit Kat, King's Kit Kat. I'll eat a square. I don't know what's fighting me here. I'll eat a square to get. Okay. I have willpower. I will leave the Kit Kat alone. Instant winner of, oh, could I have used those today? Kleenex! Boy, could I have used them. You should have live video. I'm seeing it. It's right on the screen in front of me. Of course I need money. I had to pay what happened in March. This is why I'm always treading water. I could not see my check account because I couldn't see. I read the wrong amount on a check, my rent check, and got overdrawn. And I couldn't pay my credit cards, and I had to pay a huge amount, about $300 on bills today. It killed me. $1 off Bounty paper towels. This is live. 41, as they used to say in the NASA missions, 40 minutes and 28 seconds after the hour, and Apollo 11 is headed for the moon. Would I give? Yes, I would give Patty the last ticket. I'm not an evil man at heart. After I maybe marinated in the cat box or something. I don't know. Not really. No, if I found the ticket, I don't know what. Oh, see, God punished me for that. My back just had a twinge of pain. If I don't know what ticket she needs, so, but I would give it to her so she would be happy. And she would, with the codicil, she has to get some of it to Kathy. And Patty has a phobia about Priuses, so I'd say, I only give it to you in one way. You have to buy a Prius. A new Prius. And buy me my Highlander Hybrid. Okay, we have instant winner of Gravy Mix signature. I'm cleaning up here tonight. All kinds of products. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this will work. There you go. There's my email. I need an email sent to me. I wrote Keith saying, "Oh, sorry, Art died. Thanked him for his work for Art and being a webmaster and all that." And someone on my mail list sent it to the Evil Chefist, and he published on the Evil website. This is why I'm also very annoyed. And some say it was 6 week, and some say it was Open Lines Jerry. And I've written Open Lines Jerry, and I've written 6 week, and of course, I don't see Keith in here tonight if it's really Keith. And that's another thing. I never know if anybody's telling me the truth or not, if they're all people from Belgium. There, I've said the evil name. 50% off a Snickers candy bar. Snickers cost like about $1.80 now, so that's actually worth some money. And I promise to get a haircut if I get this show. Of course, I'm on radio. I wouldn't need 50% off Hillshire Farm Deli lunch meat. Select lunch meat. That's good stuff. I like Hillshire Farm. Okay. And Mega Roswell's, may rest in peace. Roswell is an all eternity. Okay, 50% off more olive oil. Let's see a trend here. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Remember, I was in a hurry. All right, there's the blue alien light. Thank you for that. I came in here with 3 bags and a thing of cat litter and literally panting because I have to carry that from the bus, which is another reason I want a car. 50 cents off Powerade. I don't drink Powerade. Anybody want a Powerade? Neither does Cat. Anybody want a Powerade thing? I had to get some tape. And frankly, in one sense, I started doing these because I listened to Glenn and Cameron, but I also wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for Art Bell. So I will always No, they pipe that straight into 6-week tenure's dumpster. They torture him with it. And his truck stop. They play that 24 hours a day at the 6-week tenure detention center and truck stop where they arrest illegal aliens and dumpster divers. Look at this. These are all the losers. That's amazing. Not that I'm expecting everyone to be a winner, but wow, it's a lot of... Then I got to go through the thing. I've got the Monopoly chart here. I got to go through the thing. And Crystal Gale start touring to promote her new single. That'd be cool. I don't know how to turn off that ring phone. I'll take a look later when I find my flashlight. There's another loser. An SUV flying saucer. There was a thing on Matthias C. They had a car, and it was a cheap piece of cardboard attached to a drone, and it was the drone car. Yeah, I told him, if you're lying, I will put my vengeance upon you. If I have to go to Denver and kick your butt or hit you with the cane, so... but if you're telling the truth, I will do everything I can to help you. You will have a place on the complex. Yeah, go dig that septic tank and let us know when you're done. Know your place. If I get the incinerating toilet, there will be no need. I'll have to talk to the city fathers and the county fathers or whatever. They're not requiring me to build a septic tank when I won't need it. I have not heard anything about why would she have to make a new one? One is perfectly fine. Of course, she wouldn't. Okay, two more Monopoly tickets. So we got 4 Monopoly tickets here. No free car, no free money here. I have to make tea soon. My throat's starting to hurt. Instant winner of a donut or bagel. I'll take the donut. The vanilla French, if they have one. I don't know what Alice is doing. The bum is stiffing people for free lunches, probably. I never got my free lunch from that bum. Maybe he's stealing luggage at the Amtrak station. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Or maybe he's carting luggage for Amtrak. Unpaid as punishment. Oh, these are good. 50 cents off Dole fruit bowls. Good stuff. Yes, I need money. I could use about $200 right now. But direct to me through PayPal, not this thing. 'Cause I'm going to get those till after AlienCon. Any money you donate, what YouTube AdSense does, they do the analytics, and they're only done it on the 15th and the 1st, and people have said they're months behind, so that's why I may never get paid. I might be dead before I get paid. I don't know. Heard a rumor that, yeah, well, that's what I've been, here's $1 off Signature Farms bacons, and I got bacon, cheese, olive oil, lunch meat, cookies. I can all throw them in the blender and have the world's most disgusting breakfast. Here's, what the hell is this? Enjoy 40% off list price Shutterfly. Okay, I don't know what Shutterfly is. And here's the last ticket. Hello, Jeremy Nojoy. By the way, tell your company these things are stale. Guy from Pittsburgh. Every time I go in there, $2.50 a box, and the things they're supposed to taste honey and chewy, and it's like trying to eat a kitty litter bar. I go to Minneapolis. I'm gonna find that General Foods guy and kick his ass. Okay, that's the last one. It's a loser. So we have about, well, it's not really bad. I've got about 15 winners of various kinds, and all these is losers. I'll look at these, see if I won anything. Maybe I win a free car or something. A free Yugo. Okay. Okay, let's see. I tried to bring you back. I just couldn't. I couldn't see your name anywhere. I don't know what happened. But whoever came in, and if 6 week is to be believed, and I believe him in this case, $1,000 and it was phony. That's terrible. Softball got rained out. Now you see, you should have played softball here, because the snowpack in the Sierra is down to 30%. So if you'd come here, it would have been snowing and raining and thundering, and we need the rain. Come here and play your softball. We need the softball in California, not in Minnesota, where you've got 10,000 lakes and 10,000 sea creatures lurking in the lakes, and sea urchins, and sunken ships, and all of that, and grain silos. And one very lonely bear, because they fired him as the bear for the land of sky blue waters. So he's very sad. He's been out of work for years, and he's probably going in the dumpsters like 6 weeks. The Hams bear is very sad tonight. Come to my games. I have a couple of 13, 14. Well, I thought for a moment of calling the church of 13, 14 beers. But we shall have a special altar with candles and a donation box with 13 or 14 empty beer bottles, just in your honor, Jeremy. We'll have a donation box for the poor, and all monies will go to the poor drunks of America who need beer. So, but they will be empty beer bottles, because I don't drink 13 or 14 beers like you. You're a lush, but you make it out of stale granola bars. That's your beer. Granola beer, aged since an hour and a half ago. And of course, there will be hot and cold runnings peach Snapple at all times in the church. Or peach iced teas, and I figured out how to make it. Yeah, well, I got to go up and get Talkie. He's not adjusting at all. Let me see what's happening with Kathy. I got to turn the phone back on again. Surly Furious? I'm not sure about that one. Yeah. It should not be this dry. Hey, that might be the name, my new name as a host if I got a midnight. Surly Furious. I'm Surly Furious. But don't call me Surly. Okay. Let's see if Kathy's up. Well, the vet lady told me that it may well be that these cats are too far feral to become adopted. We will see. God, I have 36 people in here. What happened? Oh my God. Hello? Hello? Let's see. What's up? Hello? I need you to turn that off all the way or I'll get a copyright strike. It has to go off. You need to turn off the computer. Kathleen! You've turned it off, right? Kathy. Well, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Have you turned off the computer? Well, I mean the sound. I only heard part of it about some movie. Can't put Talkie on the phone. No Talkie. What's Talkie doing? I'm live. They want to know. This is the last night I'll be live for a while. He still hates you. He still wants you to die. Is he behind the cat box still? He finally used the cat box. That's a good sign. Now, she had music going on in the background. Well, I tried. We tried twice. We love kitties. Okay, I'm putting... I think there's a feedback with this thing or something.
I don't know, but I've had cats before that were strange.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I know why you can't hear me. Can you hold on just a minute? I forgot. Told you when I got in here, I was literally walking here with the groceries, panting and gasping for air. Hold on. Wait.
I didn't have the speaker.
Wait.
I couldn't hear you.
Wait. Not why they can't hear me. Hold on. Oh, I'm sure the sewer gabbers are. And they do not know my plans. But when they hear about what I plan to do, they're going to explode. Their heads will explode and they will be destroyed. So it shall be written, so it shall be done. All right, now. Here we go. Now I'm going to move this. The microphone was not plugged in. Perhaps that will make it better. Let's see. I wish I had an RKO microphone. That's worth a lot of money, but it has to be rewired for today's stuff. And that won't stay up. Hold on. All right, I got the microphone on. Now maybe they can hear you. I don't know.
Well, I was so hungry today because I thought I was going to go out to eat, and I didn't want to take that weed. So I took the Impossible Senda and making a sandwich and eat it.
Okay. This is Kathy. This is a really crappy phone. So you have to slow down a little because I can't hear you. They may be able to hear you, but I can't.
Is this the government phone?
This is the Medicare phone, the El Cheapo Android piece of crap phone. They spared no expense because they had no expense. These were left in a dock on Funko porch, next to Funko porch all day in the rain, I think, or something. These are the crappiest phones I've ever seen. Except for 6 weeks. By the way, there's talk about Steve Warner, host of Dark City. One is talking to Keith Rowland to try to have me as one of the hosts on Midnight in the Desert. We shall see. And Steve Warner is a professional radio guy, so I never thought he would ever lie to me. So I think the story is true. No, this isn't an Obama phone. This came out last year when Donald Trump was... This is a Trump phone. A free Trump phone. Steve Warner has a radio show in New York and a podcast. He's a paranormal guy.
And now you've got my curiosity around. Is it have a habit of cleaning out a lot?
Yeah, it does indeed. And I got my speaker, it keeps wanting to fall down, and it's not tightened. That doesn't do it. I hope they're a Yeti They're Yeti. I've got my mic. Oh, Jesus Christ! It came off my hand. Well, I just found I've been turning it the wrong way all this time, folks. I hope the Yeti microphone is better than this thing. I've been loosening it the whole time instead of tightening it. Anyway, I was told that the former hostess of the show was making $10,000 a month and she's been fired. I will tell Keith Rowland, the owner of the show, that I would work for less because I'm not greedy, and she wasn't worth $10,000 a month in many people's opinion, including mine. But she's been fired, and Steve Warner does Dark City, and he's a very good broadcast. He also works for a radio station. He's a broadcaster. So, while I wouldn't say how stable I am, because as Kathy knows, after going on 41 years, I do have a temper, and I will blow up from time to time, as 6-week tenure and Open Lines Jerry and Barb Tiller and others know, because I only put up with so much because I am a Taurus with a temper. But I also like people. They'll turn me into a chair. I won't be broadcasting. They'll just take me and put me in the 3D printer and turn me into a giant chair with glasses on that. That's all you'll see. It'll be like the chair from Pee Wee Herman. No broad, just the chair, the Midnight in the Desert chair. Anyway, look, I will let you go because it's really hard to understand this thing, and we will get together. Give me a few days. I'll see about coming up Friday to get Talkie. I'm hoping he might get used to you. I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand it. Now, Tiny One today ate the food and then immediately went and jumped into the grass and started rolling around the grass. So, well, I'm going to wait till my credit cards are credited so that I can take you out to lunch. That way I don't have to spend any cash.
I will take tomorrow, but I'm on my own, right?
What?
I'm on my own tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I never made the coin dealer. I got to go pay that. I paid my box rental. I'm still going to pay my internet bill and the rent. So, but everything else is paid. What?
Okay.
All right. See you later. Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Anyway, there's Kathy. Talkie used the cat box. That's the progress in what, a week or 2 weeks of Talkie. So, but he still does not love Kathy. I don't understand it. I was going down the street today. This guy at my bank and into the bank, and this guy had a 14-month-old German Shepherd, very pretty, named Lucky. Dog started nuzzling my bags, nuzzling me, wanted petting. Kathy gets near an animal. Maybe she was bitten or a radioactive chupacabra or something. I don't know. So, but unlike others who have pretended to be ministers and con the people out of money, I will not do that. And I looked at all the paperwork and the steps. I have to get a board of directors and deacons and all this stuff. And I have plans, but the haters on the evil site will go absolutely crazy when I reveal what I plan to do. But that's beside the point. Talk is a slow learner. Well, no, he's not fixed. That's one problem. So he's got all those little kitty hormones raging inside of him. And he's been inside the guy who's a white guy where Talkie and Tiny lives. Been in his apartment, immediately runs out. He gets petted and he gets picked up, but he runs out scared. I will adopt Talkie eventually. When I build the complex, Talkie and Tiny and Orangey and Gray and Pretty One will, and Papa Cat, Mama Cat, Kittens, Fluffy. By that time, Fluffy may be dead in 2 years. He's getting pretty old. I hope my Fuzzy's not dead. They're all the same age. My sweet little Fuzzy and little girl, they'll all go with me. And we'll have the courtyard for the kitties, or the walled area for the kitties, so it's safe from coyotes. If I just build a wall with gates on each side that are protected, and you keep the coyotes from digging up and they can't climb, like an 18-foot wall, then the kitties would be safe. So I got some videos from this Chinese company with building container houses, but every container house that they did looked like a 2-story prison. It was very weird. They all looked like prisons. And I'm going like, no, that's not what I want. They even had houses, modular houses this way, ones we did for Australia, and they still look like prisons because they show you a picture of this house with 2 windows and a door and a roof, but it was 2 stories, and they were containers and set. You had a window and maybe a door, and it was in sections, and then they had one on top of another, and the roof. But it still looked like jail cells. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. No, Tonkies around Tiny One, they like each other. But there are a lot of ferals that take a long time to get used to the idea of being inside. I even left the screen door open and the door open for Tiny One. She was in here a month. She clawed the hell out of my front. I have no carpeting left. There's strands of carpet. I have to take a scissor and cut all that off. There's no carpeting left. It's bare wood. And I don't know how I'm going to have to cut out the carpet and put a piece of carpet down there. So she was digging. I thought she was scratching the catnip scratcher. She wasn't. She was scratching the hell out of my carpet and tearing the carpet up, tearing it to shreds, desperately wanting to get out. So when I get the complex built and build the protective courtyard for the kitties, coyotes can climb a 12-foot wall, but they can't climb an 18-foot wall. And you have to have at least one gate in case of emergencies. Or maybe we'll put a steel gate there that they can't get in. And we'll have Abrams sitting in the guard and 6 week taking turns in the guard tower. Then, of course, you shoot the coyotes that are there, then other more aggressive coyotes may come in. But the kitties will be protected. I think all kitties should be spayed and neutered. I think some talk shows should be spayed and neutered. So I would be happy with $5,000 a month. I'm not greedy, but remember I have a girlfriend and kitties to support. But it would have to be enough that I'd make enough money to keep my medical benefits if I went off of disability. And then the problem is a guarantee that I get a guaranteed salary for a couple of years. So if God forbid I lose my benefits, because it took me a long time to get on disability. And then if he decides I'm not good enough to be on the show, then I lose my benefits and I have no income and I'm out in the middle of nowhere with no money and no way to make it. Well, I could run the show as the church show and then get a salary from the church and have it a tax-exempt radio show, a religious show, the Church of the Paranormal, the Church of the High Desert or something. I don't know. But I'm a reasonable kind of guy, 10,000 might have been enough for her, but it might be too much for me. I'm willing to negotiate. You pay me nothing a month, then I'd be happy to do it for nothing for a while, but I got to buy new equipment and stuff. Yeah, life is risky. If you make over so much a month, then they cut you off or they start reducing your benefits down to zero. So I get about $11,000 on disability, and plus all my Medicare is paid for by the state of California. And I understand it's like $400 a month or something if I were to pay for it out of my pockets. We're talking another $5,000 a year to pay for Medicare. So I have to make that to make up for the loss of benefits. I'm not young. If I were 20, it wouldn't matter to me how much I got paid so much, but 66 is a different thing. Of course, I know White Crow could just write a check. He has an unlimited supply of money. He gets money from banks and annuities and stocks and bonds, and all the BlackRock funds sends him hundreds of dollars every day. And he is rich beyond the dreams of avarice. Well, I'm a reasonable guy at heart. I just want enough to take help. Look, I plan if I get $10,000 a month, I will, after taxes, I won't have any state income tax if I live in Nevada, but if I made enough after taxes, I'd give 10% of my money to charitable organizations and paranormal organizations. You make money, you should be spending money to help less fortunate. But I turned the gig down for $2,500 a month. Well, again, it has to be to cover what I have to pay out and build the complex and I have to have my medical benefits taken care of because being 66 and things are wrong with me, I have to be able to go to the doctor. White Crow has a lake, yes, lake troll. No, it's not going to be 6-week tenure trademark Inc. I already know what it's going to be. Not going to tell you or anybody else until I get all the paperwork, get the IRS certificate or whatever the hell it's called, and then I have to have deacons. I have to have a board of directors, and I have to find those willing to serve on it, and I run the church and put an ironclad thing if they don't fire me for 5 years, so I have to protect my job. No, I talk about God, but I don't think it's some old guy on a throne. I don't think. I really dislike this thing that people, they talk to God, they talk to Jesus, they talk to Muhammad. The Lord is so powerful, he may well not pay attention to any of us. He's busy. Or he's retired too, and he doesn't want to be bothered. We don't know what the nature of God is. Only God knows that. It's teasing, because he was mentioning the evil one so much, I banned him. I said, I'm going to listen to your show tonight. And I kept telling him to stop, and he wouldn't stop. So, and then I came up talking to Curtis Thornton or somebody, and we said white troll. So, but he knows I'm kidding. So, I'm a little confused now. Richard G. Hoagland. Hello, Richard, if that's really you. I'm one of these nights I'll get to listen to your show, but I had a lot of trouble getting that stream to work. But I wouldn't have a problem with that. But if I like Richard a lot. Have his books. And will they pay you $19.5 thousand a year, Richard? That's my question. Of course, he has to pay for his expenses in the desert, too, of Albuquerque, or in the mountains with Robin. So, I don't know what Keith has done. I emailed him with the email address of the eye, and I haven't gotten an answer. So, whether or not he supposedly came in and said he checked his spam folder a couple of days ago. I have no clue. And I don't have a phone number for Keith, or I'd call him. Well, that's, Richard has had more experience, and I know he can take calls. He has guests, I just got me and staring at the screen and can see it, so. But I am not going to be presumptuous and say I would love to work on the show. If it were offered to me, I'd take it. But that's up to Keith. And he has to decide what's good for the show, whether or not people will listen to me. Who knows, I got 32 people. I'm shocked here. 32 people watching me. Imagine if YouTube weren't restricted. You have the naked guy from Pittsburgh. How many people watch me in the nude? Or might not watch me. Can't say it. Twitter campaign, mass conscious to Will Keith. No, we don't want to Will Keith by force. That's not done. Besides, we might start a flood in Pahrump or something. Pahrump might be deluge. It would start rain. We don't want to do, or a tornado, or a hurricane, or the day after tomorrow. We don't want to will that. It's not right to will him by force. He has to do it on his own volition. $4.99. Okay, $5 a month. 10 would be 50. 100 would be 500. 1,000 would be 5,000. So you need 2,000 subscriptions a month at $5. Alright, we'll have a separate channel for you. We'll just have a naked picture of me. You won't see the actual me, just me, and I'll be talking through a speaker. That will make you happier. or we'll have those black cutout things you see across people's eyes in photographs. We'll have one across the nether regions and one across my eyes. Maybe blinking red eyes, you know. Look, I got 500 paranormal books in here. So there's 365 days a year. I could do a show on each subject and not be done for a year. So think about that for a minute. If I start the paranormal church, I'm sure I can get paranormal guests and guest speakers coming, and maybe even a UFO spaceport. You know, we could have a barbecue and stuff, you know. Roast a gray, $20, you know, I don't know. Pin the probe on the gray for $5, you know, to raise funds for the church. Pin the probe on the gray, you know, or on 6 week, whichever the people would like more. We'd have people holding up, which one, gray or 6 week, gray or 6 week, or drone, you know. I'd have fun, and I didn't hear a lot of fun from what I heard on Heather Wade. Of course, the haters go nuts that I'm mentioning this at all. Their bell gab is probably on fire right now at the thought of me being on Midnight in the Desert. I would think it was one of the funniest things ever. A height of irony. All the she was the hostess of Midnight in the Desert after Art quit. After all the effort they've done to keep me off podcasts, if I ran that podcast with a host or even a guest host, even a weekend or one night a week host, they'd still go crazy. The only question is how many actual calls I'm going to take will be inundated by sewer gab trolls. That's the one problem. Sick weeks, that's disgusting. Oh God, I gotta close the door. There is crap music out there. Hold on. Copyright strike problem. I've never understood subjecting your music to somebody else. The evil site where they have a whole thread about me. They're probably going crazy with the idea of my running Midnight in the Desert. All right, Bill, be silly. What kind of chips? We want to know. It's copyright strike. If the YouTube hears for copyrighted music, they give me a copyright strike. I close the door everywhere, Mr. Sinatra. Much to my regret. But like Art on Midnight in the Desert, if I were able to play copywritten music, I wouldn't have to close the door. I'd have a blanket permission. Then you'd be leading off with Sinatra and maybe some Dr. Demento songs or whatever, you know, something that would be far more better than Noria's music, that's for sure. I don't know if she's hated there, because every time I got on, and I said anything slightly negative toward her, I got a whole dump truck of manure about it. So maybe it's changed now. But when I was on there, every time I said anything about redacted, they got all of my case for it. And she went livid. So I believe you if you say so. I do not go on the evil website. Let me make enough money. I'll buy. I told it the evil MV I would buy Spellgap. He'd sell it to me. But he'd probably not sell it to me out of spite. I'd shut the damn thing down, or I'd cleanse it. Cleanse it, I tell you, cleanse it with the power of the Almighty. Overturn the table of the trolls and their evil computers and their evil ways, and cleanse that evil site. Oh, the cuck shed, oh my God. And of course I'd have to reach out, because I would be I thought of this earlier, now I have to officially say it. I'll be the 13 or 14 Beer Star General of the Lord. So I'm sure JC will call in and fight with me over being the 13, 14 Beer Star General of the Lord on Midnight in the Desert. So, no, not lactated, redacted. We're going to remove that comment. Not lactated. We don't do fluids on this channel except for 13 or 14 beers and peach snap on orange juice. I do not say the name of the evil website. You can go look it up. Look up Art Bell. You'll find a link to that evil website. But, you know, I can be mean-spirited at times and angry, but deep down I'm not. I try to be nice to people, as much, or else 6 weeks I'd never talk to them, and Drone and Jerry and other people, and White Troll. Some of this is tongue-in-cheek, of course, but I don't like getting angry at people. It sours my stomach. So, but she went out of her way to make people upset and mad. And she's not nice. And I got criticized on another show. Oh, how dare you say that about her? Heather, she is wonderful. Well, that's your opinion, pal, but not what I heard all the time. So, not that I'm aware of. Because what I heard, she was a lesbian. So, unless she's having sex with somebody, even Mary, well, only Mary did that. So, without having a sexual intercourse. So, and I don't think Heather Wade qualifies in that department. If that's the case, may she rot in hell forever. I would have carried Aaron on my bad back to get her to Art's funeral. That's horrible. The man gave you a job when you came from nothing. When I heard she was homeless, some say she wasn't. She was on supplemental security income like I am. But to disrespect Art's widow like that, if that's true, then, you know, she should be put out in the desert like Abraham's maid and his son, I can't remember the name, but he founded the Muslims, and be left to wander forever. That's horrible. I could find that out from, I am in correspondence with Whitley, and I have been in correspondence with Daniel Brinkley. I could find that out as I dig up their emails and write them, whether or not that's true or not. If it is true, that's horrible. And I will do a show on that. Just, disgusting. But remember, in her defense, this may be an unconfirmed rumor created or started by the evil website trolls. Who knows? The problem with talking about Heather is I don't know if any of it's true. And it would be untoward to call in and say, I've heard this about her, I've heard that about her. That turns me into a troll. If someone has confirmation of any of this, send it me an email. If they have written proof or something, send it to me. Well, I didn't call George Norrie's show because I was doing this, and Frank, I think, that night, or I wasn't feeling well, and I forgot about it. I would have called George. So, she should have called in. Now, some claim she was too distraught with grief. I tend to think more negative toward that idea. Well, if Tom's inbox had not been full, which it frequently is, I could have called Tom directly. And somewhere in my stuff is on my phone at one time. I don't think it's still there anymore. I had George's private number, so there's ways I could do it. But I forgot. After saying they should do one, it slipped my mind. I should have called in. I know if George had heard I was calling in, he would have got me on the air. Well, I don't know where that rumor came from. I'm not going to say anything about that, so I'm not going to confirm or deny it because I haven't heard whether that's true or not. If it is, it's horrible. I would have taken my meager amount of money and handed all I could afford to give to Erin. I would have given her a $20 bill and said, I have a donkey here or a bicycle, or I'll push you in a wheelbarrow. You'll get to Art's funeral if I have to do it on my hands and knees. That's what I would have done, but that's the kind of guy I am. I would have been screaming in pain when I got there. They would have to dig a hole for me and put me in, probably next to Art, but she would have gotten there somehow. I would have used, in all seriousness, I would have used my waves in the bureaucracy and gotten a hold of probably the Nye County Sheriff. And, your most famous luminary has died, and Erin does not have a way with the family to get to the funeral. Can you send over a patrol car, or can the sheriff come and pick her up, or something? There would have been a way, a county vehicle, a fire truck, anything. I'm half serious about that, but some way to get her to the funeral would have been done. I would have damn sure arranged it if I'd known. That's a horrible thing to do. So, yeah, I know they attended. I heard Whitley talking on George's show, and then I got to doing this, or I forgot the night before, or a couple nights before. So I know Whitley was there. I know Daniel was there, and they said only locals and family members. So there wasn't a whole bunch of people. I don't think Richard was there, but hell, I would have called Las Vegas. I would have called KLAS. Let me talk to George Knapp and say, hey, Erin's got no way to get to the funeral. You can bet George Knapp would have a car there in an hour. I have ways with the media. I know how to work the media. I've been involved with the media. And if I'd called any radio or TV station or the Las Vegas Review-Journal or the Clark County Sheriff or the Police Department or the Mayor Pahrump and said, Erin can't get to the funeral, someone would have gotten her to the funeral. That's what I would have done. And then if I'd been in the car with them or the next car behind them and I saw Heather Wade stomping down the road, I would have swiped at her with my cane. Ugh, sheesh. If that's true. I don't know. I don't give up my home phone. Contact me by email and I'll call him back with the blocked number. Well, that could be. I'm sure likely that's what it was. And, you know. But you honor a legend and his wife. You don't dishonor a legend and his wife and his family in their hour of need. But even if Art Bell wasn't a legend, he was just a guy doing radio. You don't let his widow not get to the funeral. What is that garbage? When my dad died, my mother had friends take her to the funeral. We didn't have a car. And I was in the car. So she would have gotten to the funeral with me. You could bet one thing, if Mr. Sinatra was still alive, I would have gotten hold of Mr. Sinatra, and Aaron would have been at the funeral. Frank would have paid for it. I don't know if there are tremors in the Nevada desert. There might be right now. Art might be spinning in his grave. Of course, near Pahrump, there have been a whole bunch, whole swarms of earthquake in the mountains near Pahrump. Anywhere from 3s to 5s in recent months. A lot big earthquake swarms there. But you might have felt an earthquake. If I'd known this ahead of time, even a day, I would have gone on the air. I need immediate PayPal donations to my account. I am flying to Las Vegas and getting Uber or something. And I'd start, when I got to Vegas, I'd get a hotel room, cheap hotel room to save money, and start calling TV and radio stations, the mayor and the mayor of Pahrump and everybody else. I would have had Aaron to that funeral, somehow. If I even had to call the local brothel and said the most prestigious member of your community has died, his wife can't get to the funeral, the brothel could have taken her. And the gambling place, there's 2 gambling casinos in Pahrump. The Walmart could have taken her. There's more than one way to do it. Of course, Heather would have never thought of that. But I'm thinking all the time. I'm just a poor man who can't act because I don't have the money. But I can still think of ideas. And there's, yeah, well, I'll tell you right now, there's 3 guys I would have back if I could, Patton, Sinatra, and Art Bell. So I had a crush on Nancy Sinatra too, so I got a long list of women I had crushes on. Tina did nothing for me, but Nancy Sinatra was cute. I was worried about those boots, though. I didn't want those to walk all over me, you know. But, you know, I'd be in Vegas now. If they had Amtrak to Vegas, I'd take the train to Vegas. That's another thing. If Sinatra, I don't never understand why Sinatra didn't talk to Harry Reid and other people. And why do we got no train service to Vegas, man? It's a swinging place. You're back in the 18th century with no train service. They should have train service going to Vegas, man. Not just airplanes. It's comfortable on the train. You know? Oh, by the way, today in Martinez, speaking of trains, and I was too out of shape with the sinus problems. I blow my nose like crazy. They didn't derail totally, but 2 oil tanker cars derailed at the Shell refinery today, right down the street from me. So if I had a car, I would have gone out there and filmed that. Why would your trustee interview me to protect your assets? That doesn't make sense. What do I know about trustees? I can look it up in my financial books, but I know how trusts are formed and how they're adjudicated and how the funds are dispersed. I have a general idea on that, but I don't know about trust funds specifically. And remember that not Nancy. Oh God, what the hell is her name now? The wife. The wife kept all the money away from Nancy and Tina and Frank Jr. and gave away or sold off all the property, and they kept the family away. And terrible thing to do. So Barbara Sinatra, the former Barbara Marx. You don't do that to family. And That's one reason I regret I'm poor. I would have done something for the Bell family if I had money. I looked at the Powerball today. It was about 125 million. The Mega Millions was 105, and the Super Lotto was 10 million. And don't tell me not to play Lotto, because you want to take away a man's caviar and champagne dream here. So for a buck or two. But if I won the Lotto and had that kind of money, Aaron Bell would have had chauffeur limousine service. I would have arranged it and paid for it. There wouldn't have been this stuff. Maybe, I wonder if Heather Wade ever made it to Area 51. Because Art talked about her going across Area 51. That's not nice. That's mean, 6 weeks. I'm not going to allow that. It's funny, but it's mean. I may talk to you privately about that, but I'll tell you one thing. She doesn't deserve to be in Area 51 if she truly dissed Aaron Bell and the family. That may be the reason she got canned, the real reason that we don't know about. But I don't want this to be the all Heather show. Now let's talk about somebody else. Yeah, the Sinatras would tip when you were good, and if they were irked at you, I don't know about Nancy, but Frank was mad at you, you felt the wrath of God, so to speak. Alright, I bought some other stuff too here. Had a rough month. This is my junk hour, okay. Junk food hour here. We have a Snickers or Musketeers, and let's see, I shouldn't be eating this stuff, but and a Milky Way. I'll have a Milky Way, thank you. What happens? You don't eat food all day. You're craving junk because you're so damn hungry with anything. You should get up and make a cheese sandwich. But I can go and not eat 57 of these, or 13 or 14 of them. You know what? I haven't had a Milky Way in months, so I'm going like, yeah. I think I'll. Uh-oh. I swallowed too big a piece of that. I'll eat a couple of these and give the rest to my neighbor's kids. It's cravings. Here comes the Snickers. I like Snickers. I like the peanuts, not so much the chocolate. Big peanut fan. But you have to do the honorable thing. If any of you died today, and I knew you personally or not, I'd get on the air and say, hey, so-and-so died. Let's see some people show up. Tender respects, the human being is gone. Now I'm flickering again. The flickering was not there all night. Now it's flickering. Could it be troll activity on the troll radar? I don't know. Money is not everything in this world. I could use more money, sure. I'd be happy with more money. I'd be ecstatic with $10,000 a month. I'd bank it and pay off all my bills, credit cards, everything. Get a Prius for Kathy, get the car for me, 6 weeks really homeless, send money to him, send money to the drone who claims he's always in poverty, send him some dumpster dining sandwiches or something. But, you know, but money is not everything in this world. It's nice to have it. You don't have to worry about the fact you don't have any. You don't have to worry about, do I eat tonight, or do I have clean clothes, or can I pay my rent or the electric bill? But you've got to have a heart, too, and that's the whole thing. And some people out there that don't have one. Well, you can contact me in my email, and he can leave me a phone number, and once his iPad goes off, I'm not going to be on the internet for a week except on my MacBook. You know, I'll go start raving mad for that week or 2 weeks. However long it takes to get there and back. I can watch YouTube, thank God. But I'll be honest with you, if I had, not counting my trip to AlienCon, just for personal use and not getting the Prius, if I had $1,000, I'd pay off all my credit cards, pay my rent. No, let's make it $1,500. Pay my rent for 2 months, pay off all my bills, pay my internet for 2 months, and maybe put away $200. Oh yeah, buy all my cat food. That way I could start banking money and putting it away. Now, in not too long, I'll have some extra money to put away. That's going to buy my car eventually. Well, everybody knows my background. I got in trouble when I was 20 and later on in the decade, but I haven't been in trouble since, except for traffic tickets and unpaid traffic fines that I haven't been afford to pay. My license suspended because some clerk in the DMV overheard me say the pain was so bad I thought I had an effing stroke and reported that as stroke. So I've had background checks done on me, and they, it hadn't come to anything bad, so I'm not worried about that. Well, Drone claims he's starving to death all the time, and yet he spends money that he can't afford at McDonald's. So this makes no sense to me. You can get decent food. I've heard him on the phone. He's at McDonald's, or give him a cheeseburger and an iced tea and a this and a that. And he's spending $8, $9 on food. I bought a chicken tonight, 30% off. A whole chicken, and that will give you two. If you cut it in half, bell peppers, put some sauce on it, salt it. That's 2 meals. I'll go out and get potatoes tomorrow. So you can put all that in the pan. By the way, if anyone wants to donate a Dutch oven, I could really use a Dutch oven, or a pressure cooker. I miss my electric pressure cooker, and that'd be about $100. He could cook that and not have to eat junk food. There's no reason to eat. I'm eating junk food, but that's because I'm hungry. I'm in cravings. Well, I'm sorry you can't donate, but I have nothing to. People know my past. I've talked about it. So, okay, fine. I've said he wants to do a background check. That's not a problem. I've had police agencies run background checks on me, and they said, you have no problem being hired. I've even had attorneys say, you have no problem going to law school and getting your law degree. I'd have to petition the state bar to get my law degree. Not my law degree, to get become an attorney if I wanted to ever go back to law school, but I could do it correspondence school. Well, that's very good. I'm happy for you, but like I said, I'm not asking you for the money, so it would make my life a lot easier if I had I'm not talking about every month, just enough to pay off everything I owe and get myself back in an even keel after AlienCon. So Queenie, you got my email address. Email me if you're serious about this. Otherwise, let's move on. So, you can contact me, but I don't give up my home phone number. I've had my number changed 9 times because of online trolls from YouTube and from the evil website. So I don't give out my personal home phone number. It's one thing. I will call with a blocked number, and he's more than he wants to talk to me, gives me an email with his phone number. I'll call your trustee, but he's not going to have my number. That's my one thing I have to keep secret. 6 Week doesn't have it. Justin had it in the past, but it got published to YouTube by the evil troll Casio. So do I, but, is Snap T still here, or Crow, White Troll? They could write me an email with Keith's email address, because I tried 2 of them and they didn't work. And I never got an answer from the third one. Keith supposedly came in here and said, I'll check my spam folder, but I never heard anything about it. Now, let me check something while I'm at it. Ugh. Oh, yeah, another thing. I could use a newer computer. Better kick in another $12 or $13 or $1,400. I need a new computer and a new iPad. And I would pay you back for that once I got on my feet, financial-wise. Now, I know you're trying to help me, but I don't want you to think that I'm trying to ask you for the money. I could use it. But I've had the police of San Francisco and other jurisdictions, when I told them what I did, and they said, "You did what?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "After all these years, no one's going to care." God, that scared me. Safari came up, and this big white screen came across my screen. It scared the hell out of me. All right. Whew. Another thing I would like is to get rid of the sofa bed. The cats wouldn't like it. Get a real bed one day. How do you spell meal? Okay. And reading glasses. Several extra pairs of reading glasses. What was that? Did you hear that just now? Something went, "Ruff." Oh, that's Fuzzy sneezing. Poor little Fuzzy. No, that's not. That's Fluffy sneezing. Everybody's sneezing around here, including me. Or I was this morning. Fuzzy is sleeping. I gotta go out and get cat food for my kitties tomorrow, wet cat food. I actually broke the month with an extra week of cat food. That's the first time ever. Usually I'm running out, but I need to get more cat food. I would love to have a year's supply of cat food too, if I could, dry and wet, so I wouldn't have to worry about the kitties, because dry food, the shelf life is, I think, 8 months. Wet food is a year and a half. All right, now. Yes, I got your email, Anna. Thank you. And I will send you a quick answer here. Just one word. Goodbye. No, not really. All right, and there you go. You got a brief one-word answer. And let's see here. We have here Snap T, Steve Warner. I don't know what. Okay, Snap T something. What the hell did he write me? Oh, okay. And I don't know what he wrote me. anonymous person wrote me. I won't go into what that is. And nothing new. Seeing new subscriber Chuck Farley series, Santos Sanders, Meow Tube. I love that name, Meow Tube. Kelsey Larson as no, that isn't it. Robert Reitz, I meant to mention that earlier today. There's 5 new subscribers. Thank you, welcome. Click the bell. Well, now for a week there won't be any bell to click. Not even an art bell, sadly. And let me see if... Okay, I wrote him back. I'm going to have to write him again. Guy with my iPad repair. Okay, and I got your second email. Thank you. Eyes are hurting. I need new eyes. New lenses. I need to take the lens out and wash them in a bowling ball washer and put them back. So, now I don't lose them. I break mine. That's the problem. I don't lose glasses. When I wore them, I'd break them all the time. I wouldn't see them and then I'd break them. Or sit up one night, I fell asleep and rolled over on them like a hippopotamus. So, at least a week. If I had the money to spare, I could mail it off, Super Express each way, but I don't. So it takes a week to get back to Indiana and a week to get back here. So we're looking at maybe 2 weeks. I don't know how he's going to send it. I don't remember the last time, but the home button's a quick fix. Yes, unfortunately, you have to take a heat gun, take the glue off the outside of the iPad, lift it up with a tool, pull the old home button out, put the home button in. Now I got to write him saying what he wants to know what kind of iPad I have. Maybe I'll call Apple Care tomorrow and find out what kind of iPad I have. But I told him it's an iPad Air 2, and it's black around the edges with a silver back. I don't know how much more I can tell him. Welcome, Savan, and Robbie, and so, all right, I'm going to get up for a minute and make a very quick cheese and bologna sandwich because I'm still hungry. Excuse me a minute. And I think a little girl's on the bed. I know where Fluffy is. I think Fluffy's waiting to go out. Let me let Fluffy out. Oh. Oh. I'll let Fluffy out if I can walk. When did all Art's back felt when he sat there for hours? All right, Fluff. Whoop. Okay. I don't remember if it was a chair or a bathtub. They used to advertise the Niagara something. I think it was a bathtub, Ira Blue. Well, I could use one of those Niagara tubs. A heat massaging tub. All right. Ugh. Baby, baby fuzzy, baby little girl. Baby. We got the complex. I'm gonna find a free hot tub and have somebody fix it. Oh, I'm gonna get a massage or something for my back. Oh, okay. 2 cheese and bar aspironi sandwiches with mustard and mayonnaise. Now I got a pillow behind my back. That will help. That noise was me hitting one of the empty beer bottles that's on the floor. And we'll maybe take those up there tomorrow in a bag of bottles. Take 2 trips on the bus. No, not Dagwin. Just bologna and cheese and mustard and mayonnaise. Best Foods and Heinz mustard. I could have gotten full weird and put ketchup on it, but I don't know how ketchup. There goes my cheese. Reminds me, I gotta throw out the garbage. I changed the cat box this morning. Right. No beers. Beers are empty. They're empty bottles, I found. No beer in them. And I don't want to drink this stuff. I got a headache from that last night. Drinking it straight, so. Not a good thing. Well, they're very good. Well, they're not great. I could have gotten the giant salami sandwich, but I said, yeah, I'll get this and save money. It's cheddar cheese, medium cheddar cheese. They didn't have sharp. And 2 bologna sandwiches. Well, I don't know about this. This is the $1.99 package of bologna, the cheapest thing they had. When I have a coupon for half off, I'll get the Hillshire Farms or something. Oh, I also got some Braunschweiger. I didn't have time to do that. No. Bell peppers, that goes on a hero. You grill the bell peppers or you saute them and let them cool off and put them on the sandwich. You can eat them raw too. But Safeway wants $1.99 for 1 bell pepper. I'm not going to spend money on bell peppers to do that. I've had pickle loaf. It's okay. I think it's pickle loaf or olive loaf or something. I don't like olive loaf though. My dad used to like it, but it's been 30 years I've had some. Yeah, I know he's into hot and spicy peppers. I would try to bring back Arch Pismo Punch, but name it Paranormal Punch. Heather's night egg sauce. Maybe a paranormal topic for you. He's probably hearing all this talk about it and wants to kill me. That pillow makes a big difference. I keep forgetting that every time I do this. And what happened to what's-her-face with the $25,000 a month? She disappeared on me? Queenie Bee? I guess she disappeared. And cut off her internet. I wonder if I ran Midnight in the Desert. Sorry about that. If I could interview President Trump, ask him about disclosure. Would they let me? I've been told he's aware of my Donald Trump talk videos. I don't know if it's true or not. Well, if anyone wears clothes of truth, I think it'll be President Trump. But he doesn't take well to con men and phonies. Yeah, Kanye did something today, but I didn't catch what it was. I think he went after TMZ. See, you can only fool some of the people all the time. And sooner or later, the people wake up. And they realize they've been conned all these years. By the media and the leftists. Yeah, I think it is, because it's an open wound and you keep letting it fester instead of healing it. By the way, I got another, where is it? I scratched myself today, a small hand scratch, and I didn't have a chance to put Proc. You can't see it. In there somewhere. There it is. You gotta take care of the scratches and let them heal. And we have people, they pick the scabs all the time, and they just beat the dead horse. Everybody's a racist. All white men are for slavery, and all white men want to enslave us and keep us downtrodden. And yet, you got people getting killed every day in Chicago and Atlanta and Miami and Newark and Watts and Washington, D.C., New York, Boston. Where are the people for them? Where are the people saying enough? There aren't any. Jesse Jackson ain't there saying enough. What's that other guy? Louis Farrakhan ain't there. Farrakhan ain't there saying enough. And the other guy whose name escapes me now, he ain't there either. Yeah. I haven't seen a doctor on my hand, but I cut my hand the other night with a knife, actually. This is healing slowly. I'll get to the doctor when I have a chance. I'm too busy. Oh, God, what is that guy's name? He shows up in all these events. He's got frizzy hair. He's heavy set. And I can't think of his name. Yeah. Chicago South Side is a bad place to live. It's not safe. There, Watts and Compton, Hunters Point in San Francisco, parts of it. The projects out on Eddy Street, you know, Oakland. Let's not forget Oakland. Not good for young black men and black women and black babies. And I'm sure Latino babies get their share of that too in the ghettos of the Mexican ghettos and Latino ghettos. God, what is his name? Oh, God. I know Rush has talked about him a lot. I can't remember his damn name. Another rapper is threatening to... See, that's all they believe. Let's kill this person for speaking out. Let's suppress his right to fair speech. They wanted to kill President Trump, too, before he was president. Remember that? Some want him killed now. Maybe President Trump should make Kanye a federal official so he'd be safer. Because we all live in this country. In the final analysis, we all die. Although I'm going to go kicking and screaming, or as much as I can kick. Al Sharpton. That's it. Al Sharpton, that guy, that bum. And we have the final arbiter who judges us all. So, yeah, make Kanye a DA agent or honorary Secret Service or TSA, God forbid, or Border Patrol. There, put Kanye on the border. He'd kick some butt. Send Kanye down to the border. He'd drive away those illegals trying to cross the border, protesting. Shoot them out, make them feel so embarrassed they go home. But disagreeing with someone's politics or opinion is one thing, but one thing that killed them? No. Yeah. Of course, I'll have to defer my cost. You'll have to pay $5 to watch Mexico. Macabre. $5 to watch me coming back because I got to pay for the repairs. Get the money back somehow. $10 if you want sound. Turn the sound off just for you. The no sound hour. The macabre goblin no sound hour power. I'm just kidding about the money. Yeah, I'm going to come back. Until it starts getting so ungodly hot in here that I'll have to go out. Then I don't want to do because it'll just get too hot to stay in this apartment. Well, I didn't think of that. You're right. Well, this is, it's okay. Safeway cheese, bar ass bologna, Safeway bread. Not great, but the bread's a little dry. That's a fresh loaf of bread straight off the shelf, so I didn't think about that. Ow! That's my right ankle, my bad ankle. Just a spike of pain there. No, about a 7. Yeah. I was thinking of really weird sandwiches like peanut butter and tomato, corn on the cob with peanut butter. I don't know. I like Kit Kats, so they're very good. I've always liked Kit Kats. Haven't had one in a while. These are a little bit hard to chew. They're not as soft as a regular Kit Kat. These are a lot more crunchy. They taste a little different than the small Kit Kat. Now, what I really like is the hot chocolate. God, the white chocolate Kit Kats. Callie hates white chocolate. Grilled peanut butter and banana sandwich with cheese. There you go. Shea pea, snap tea. Things I think would not make it as a sandwich. Rutabaga, jellyfish, beets. I hate beets. Lima beans. We need a fund for Anna's new glasses. Or better still, laser surgery, LASIKs. Welcome to the All GoFundMe channel, where everybody has a GoFundMe site, and you all cross-donate. Hello, Dingles. Welcome, new viewer. Tamales, microwave them, put lettuce, tomato, and Italian dressing on them with long roll. I take Thousand Island or French and put it on a roll sometimes, and lemon, pepper, salt, and tomatoes. I love radishes. I can't really do that easily. Let me see here. Hold on. Why are we lightening the mood? What's wrong with the mood? Why do I have to lighten it? This the gluten-free music channel, maybe? Alright, hold on. I don't have any, yeah, I like strawberries and blueberries. I'm not much into blackberries. I'll eat the jam. Okay, Keats email, and, hold on, I'm going to look at Snap T's email here. Midnight in the Desert, when I tried it, Keith Rowland, it said the mailbox was full. And I tried another email address, and it said the mailbox is unavailable. I tried one that somebody sent me. Thank you for dropping something on the floor. That they sent me, and that went to him supposedly, but I never got an answer. But I really needed a phone number, folks. Because email, you can block email, you can ignore email, you can have it go to spam if you don't know the person. Ah. That's the danger of email. You may never get an answer. I do not like gooseberries. I love grapes. And raisins and peaches and plums and nectarines and mandarin oranges and cherries. Alright, let's see if I can find royalty-free music. Okay. Okay. Here we go. That's not working. Where is mouse cursor? Mouse cursor, the joy of mousing. Mouse cursor, where are you? Oh, it's way up there. Now that's weird. I click on it in Safari and it doesn't work. And it doesn't want to work at all in Safari. It's okay. And my keyboard. Don't tell me we locked up again. I got a bad feeling about this. I am typing and mousing and nothing's happening. Well, Safari stopped working. And now... Uh-oh. Hold on. That's why I need to make $10,000 a month so I can buy new equipment. I can't even move Safari off. It's covering up Firefox, and now I don't get Firefox either. Well, we're locked up again, folks. I got to restart the bloody computer. Oh, God. Midnight in the Retro Zone, and the guy from Pittsburgh channel, George Senda. It was the last of the peach Snapple. Orange juice is almost warm. Get some ice in it. Orange juice and peach Snapple or apple, right? Peach apple or something. Let's see. Oh, that's too tart. Whoa. That was a mistake. My lips are awake now. That might bring Art Bell back. Oh, boy. Okay. Alright, now we gotta get back to the zebra. Ooh, what are we doing? I might wait on the iPad until I get that iPad button too, then send it off. But it's not supposed to get here till the 13th. That's weird. All of a sudden my head is feeling hot. Maybe I'm allergic to off-brand bologna sandwiches. Okay. Sorry, loading. Firefox is not loading right now. There goes Firefox, I think. It is slow on this thing, that's why I need more memory and a new computer. Do not mix peach snap on orange juice. Not good idea. Oh. Tastes like there's no sugar in the orange juice at all. It all turns sour. You like sour? Drink this. You'll have sour. You'll be puckering for a week. What? Alright, hold on. Oh dear. Now they're trying to send me a thing about pregnant women using herbal essence. Shampoo, I guess. Unless it's douches, I don't know, or conditioner or something. Okay, hold on. Alright, that's Safari. I try to find some music. And then we're going to YouTube. Church of the Holy Stealer. Okay, get it done. One more Snickers. I'll give you just a Kathy when they ever sneak. My face feels flushed for some reason. Okay. See what I can find here. Audio library, no copyright music. So what do they run? They run a stupid commercial. What the hell is that? Copyrighted content commercial with copyrighted music on no above or on top of no copyright music. That's stupid. The obsession with YouTube running advertising. Two young women in a roller coaster running around and making faces and taking selfies of each other. And we're running around crowds and doing who knows what. And so this is definitely not uncopywritten. Where did they get that idea? And the problem is if you click on something that you've never heard of the person, it might really, really suck. I don't like that. I'll try this one. Alright, there's your blue skies. Hope that's not too loud. Losing my book here. I get back on the chat. My channel is dithering. My picture is dithering. No, not that I know of. I have more like 5,000 books. Hey, bitch. I put the music on, and now he wants me to turn it down. I never win with this guy. There's not exactly... The little YouTube sound is not exactly, you turn it up, it's too loud. You turn it down, you can't hear it. It only runs for 2 minutes and 43 seconds. At least this one does. Now, if I send off the iPad tomorrow, there will be no announcement. I'll be doing videos for a week or two. We'll have the iPad. That's why it was so important when I lost my other iPad. Free Talkie the cat. Talkie's coming back. Be nice about the Talkie. Remove that comment. It's not nice. Talkie's not being mistreated. He just doesn't like cat being in a house. He doesn't like cat. Doesn't seem to like Kathy at all. I don't know why. Well, I went on there for a minute. Remember, I can't see very well. Small print and all that. When he went for the first time, I kind of liked it. But then I'm not going to know if it's any good or not till I find it. Here's another stupid commercial. For Grammarly. I hate the Grammarly commercials with a passion now, because they're on everything. See what this is. sophomore makeout. A little hard. Taki's only about 5 months old. He doesn't get the vote yet. We're not doing anything wrong to Taki. Just try to get him a home with love, and he won't accept it because he doesn't understand. Really happened. They get louder. Now he wants it louder. Hold on. One guy wants it quiet, the other guy wants it louder. Now, this is only for a minute 48. That's it for that one. Let's see what else is here. This is called Sugar Zone, with a whole bunch of off-brand M&Ms in the background. With 24-hour relief from dryness commercial popping up. Yeah, I like this one. It sounds like a detective film from the 60s, you know. Tony Rome or Harper. Maybe even Brannigan. Make this my theme song here. I'll find something better. Little organ or xylophone riff there. So if somebody has a technical skill, they can loop that. But sadly, it's almost over. They got little spikes like oscilloscope going up and down the screen on this one. Okay, let's see. Can run that back and play it again. Good thing I got a keyboard here. I got that bookmark. Steve McQueen and Silent Partner meets the Sugar Zone. Watch Steve as he fights the mob. Okay, it's gonna go to something else. What's this? Nikolai Hideless Music, Morning Sun. Well, let's try this. Lucky Farrell, she plays some great jazz in the background for the cats. Hold on. No, you don't like that one. I'm getting a little tired of the same song all the time. Alright, I didn't care for that one. Too much dingies. And go back to... We gotta do a movie with this song. Chicago is busted wide open, and John Wayne is the one to do it or something. Sugar Zone, Silent Partner. Soon at your local theater. We bring back John Wayne. He's madder than hell at America. Alright, we're going to crank this up. As up as it gets. That's it. Whoa. I just realized it's 10:51. My neighbors may object, so I better turn this down a little. That's it for that one. I didn't like the next one. Let's try... Whoa. Hold on.
If you're a YouTuber, you're probably using this.
Oh,
And
be
this.
quiet.
So you should start using this.
Stupid ads. I didn't like this one. Cut that one off. Alright, let's play Good Starts by the Jingle Punks. Let's see if we like the Jingle Punks. I've always liked the Jingle Punks, but that's me. Yeah, well, if I had my iPad around. Yeah, yeah. Jerry Lewis in the Errand Boy. Whoop, now we're going to go to something else. Hold on. That's the problem with not having the Mac. I got this thing and it goes real fast. Oh, go away. This is the same thing. Let me look here. Audacity wouldn't work anymore on my Mac for some reason. I'll have to put Audacity on the... See if I can get it to loop around or something. What's this here? Let's try this one. This is called Sneaky Snitch. Sounds.com, your daily source for loops and samples. I don't like this one. Too slow. Let's try this. Here's one. Cartoon. I hope it's better than the last guy, the thing the guy did. This is called Cartoon. Oh. Alien just fell over. I don't care for that. Oh, maybe he likes it. Hold on. Oh, okay. Well, you like it then. All right, I'll leave it. Yeah, it does sound like a 70s sitcom thing. Maybe, what was the one, Bonnie Franklin? Alright, let's try this one. Star Eyes. I don't know what this is going to be. Never know what this stuff is going to be. That's the only bumper music without a bumper and without a car. Alright, good night, Savron. Savon. This one's long, it's 3 minutes. I'll bookmark this one too. But I like the first one, the one that we were all listening to. See, I like parts of this. Other parts I'm not too thrilled with. Sweet. Hit that last part with the birds. Alright, boy, that ending kind of went like, meep. Okay, hold on. Let's try this one. This will be the last one. Someone your own size. Try this. Cannabis Security Transport, 800-880-8555. State Division 25. You transport your cannabis. Serving a cannabis fair at Sacramento's Cal Expo, but there'll be no cannabis at the cannabis fair. It's very odd. This weekend. I could loop this. I could run this on going to the bathroom or something. Getting food. Loop something. I've never done of doing this. I was always so worried about getting copyright strike. Well, Snap T, I'm sorry, but I haven't heard it. I've never heard it before. I gotta try something. You started this. Okay, hold on. Problem with mouse in the book, it's too hard to move down. I don't like this sunshine. Let me find something else. I'll find one more here. I've never done this before except for looking for Jingle Pop. So, Jingle Punks, I mean, not Pops. Just had one here. And hear what this one is. This is by Silent Partner, Above and Beyond. Free talking cat. Okay, thank you, talking to cat. Thank you very much, talking to cat. Talking will be home this week. Maybe I'll bring Toggy here and see if he'll accept being with me. God donated enough to get Toggy fixed. I don't need him spraying all my apartment. Can't afford to get him fixed yet. If he won't accept being in my apartment, I'll go back to the house with Tiny One till I can get him home. Now I'll have Cat Lives Matter showing up at my house, picketing me. Free talking, free talking, free talking. Alright, hold on. Let's find another one here. Hold on. Alright, I just saw one here and now it disappeared on me. Excuse me. Let's... Pixel Peeker Polka. Glad I don't have to say that more than once. Hey, I'm Luigi and Mario. Hello, welcome to my channel. How you doing tonight? You gonna play the game tonight? Retro gaming time here on the Guy from Pittsburgh channel. I want this one. It's really sounding like a soundtrack of like Super Mario Brothers or Donkey Kong or I don't know what else, but something in the 70s in the arcade where it would run all the time and ask you to put quarters in. Please play now! You can play and win! Clowns coming on the screen, launching balloons that would blow up or center fireworks. Guys, what would be a donkey on the seesaw? They would launch barrels or something, or beer barrels. Yeah, there you go. Bottles of beer would launch into orbit. You had a great idea, Snapty. Thank you. Look, my Alexa Donna's going off with the music. 8-bit foggy, yes. 8-bit foggy. You know what we need for the complex? We need this playing on a calliope that would go over and over, like at the picnic or something. Kids' picnic. This will be Nori's next closing theme. Well, there should have been the Heather Wade circus music. Oh, I like that. That little riff there was cute. I think we just found the ending music for my program. Okay, hold on. I love that. That's great. Escape the Wicked Witch for Atari. Yeah, yeah. But you know what? They put those in the landfill. And burn the boxes. Even the Flying Monkeys quit in that game. They all left. They committed suicide. They dove into the sun. I had my pretties there. Screw you, lady. We're leaving. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Let's see what else we got here. We'll try this one. Return of the Heroes. Let's try it. See what this thing sounds like. I've got that bookmarked. Alright, thumbs up or thumbs down to this. I say thumbs down. Okay, let's get rid of that then. Let's try something else here. Try Hitting the Streets, J.R. Tundra. The Frozen Tundra. Up or down? That don't sound like much on my view. I don't care for it. Yeah, yuck. Okay. Oh, you like it. All right. Well, Hitting the Streets, J.R. Tundra. Frozen Tundra here. Let's see. Okay. All right. I gotta play this one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta play this one. Even if it's bad, I gotta play it. This is in honor of Patty. I just lost it. Dancing Naked, the Fat Rat. I like the title. I don't think I like the music though. Sounds like a mouse is being tortured to death. Give me a headache. And let's see. Here's It's Your Birthday, Monk Turner Fascinoma. Let's see this one.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday.
I'd only known.
Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
Well, I'll save that for birthday people. Wait a minute, don't leave. No. Damn it. Stop. I said stop. I wasn't done.
It's your birthday.
Gotta bookmark that. Get Audacity back, I'll start making a library of stuff to play. That can be my birthday song. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. Bubble Game Ball Game by G.R. Tundra. You liked his other song. This is reminiscent of a song I heard recently, but I can't place it. Rock song. We didn't ban your tongue. I kind of like this one. Let's say this one here. this and see what else I can find. I'm going to play one or two more, and that's going to be it, I think. Let's see. Alright, here's, I don't know about this one. We'll find out. Jack in the Box by Silent Partner. I don't know who's on now. How many people? Alright, they've all left. No, 15 people. That's still pretty good. I'll take the double with cheese, please. Mr. Jack. On sourdough. I think this is what I like. This is if I had a chicken, but I can't remember. So we'll play that next. Yeah, I've played this before. What you do with the chicken, I have no idea. And why a chicken? That's the next question about this song. Uh-oh. Nothing happened. I didn't do that. Oh, jeez. I guess hitting the broom with my foot and cat pooing all over the floor. And the bowl tipped. God. Yeah, that bowl really moved too. Oh God, now I gotta sweep up cat food. That's why you put stuff in ceramic and not plastic bowls. They're too light. Cat food everywhere. That was not paranormal, but it certainly was annoying. I don't care for that one. Hold on. I just lost my screen here. Well, goodbye, chicken. That's what I say. Just bad. Whoa, what happened? What happened? Something happened. The chat and everything disappeared. The Safari went small. I don't know what went on there. Hold on. We're having technical difficulties.
If you're a YouTuber, you're probably using this.
Oh, please.
And this.
Ah.
So you should start using this. Get Artlist's complete music catalog.
Oh, God. Hold on. Chat disappeared. And my screen disappeared. I gotta scroll up and down here. There he is. Where you been, Fleagle? Bless you, my son. I gotta sweep up cat food. I haven't finished sweep up the floor from the other stuff I spilled. Oh, God. I guess I better keep the brooms out of the way from now on. I need some hooks with things. Nails or something. Alright, I think that's it for the music. That last one really was a clunker. So, and we'll go back to the good music. Let me see if I can find the good music that I liked here. Let me see. Good music. Where? What the hell? Whoa. Hold on, we're having a problem here. My popcorn can is falling down. What is this? Music licensing for videos. Let's see. I think we're going to go to this one again. Okay. Hello? That was weird. Okay. Mascots convention. Alright. Well, we're trying to find theme music for the show. Everybody like this one. And I'm official minister today. The site made me a minister, so for free. Got some donations. iPad is paid for the repair. I just gotta come up with the money to send it off. Then I won't have videos for about a week or two, which will suck. Can't do that. Copywritten. Get a strike. And we were talking about Midnight in the Desert and the Evil Heather and Keith Rowland. Area 51 drone being arrested for dumpster diving, or dumper diving. Yeah, but YouTube knows. They look for copyright written music and they give you a copyright strike. Then you don't make any money on your video. And if you get enough of them, you're not on YouTube anymore. Should we bring back those guys in a special upgraded 2019 or 18 version of the show? Banana splits, this time with real cannabis. No banana peels. No, we ain't gonna make confessional. I don't think. might give private sections the worthy. I'm getting tired. Here's another email. China low cost fabrication container houses. Something is coming across my screen, but I don't know what it is. Just dinged at me. Alright. I think that's it, folks. 3 hours and 18 minutes. I've been doing this every night for about a week now. I'm really tired. So I think I'm going to end this one. I will see if I got to tell the guy I'm supposed to send it off to what it is, even though I described it. He doesn't know what kind of iPad it is, even though he fixed it last year, which is strange. I guess he has to order the button. So I will have to send him the details of the iPad so I can send it off to him to get it fixed. Of course, he'll know what it is when he gets it. And and there's talk that Keith Rowland may pick me to host or temporarily host Midnight in the Desert, but who knows? Steve Warner's pushing for it. Well, I don't know when the next 10 will be. If I send this off tomorrow, you'll see dead air for at least a week. And it takes 3 to 4 to 5 days to get to Indiana. He's got to order the part. He's got to open the iPad up, put the new part in, make sure it works. Put it back in the box and send it back to me. And you can count out Saturday and Sunday, of course, so you're talking at least a week. So I'm figuring 2 weeks. So that will be it for tonight. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Let me get the music back up. And I will run this backwards. And play the music as my closing music. Have a great night. Stay warm. Is it midnight yet? No, it's 11:30. Well, have a great night, a great morning, wherever you are. Stay warm, dry, or safe out there, or wet, or cool. I don't know which. I'm losing it, folks. It's time for bed. And this is George. I'm also losing my voice. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, who needs to sweep up the cat food once again. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for all the people coming on. And what's he typing there that I can't see? Sounds like we are Pallet Town. I'm not sure what that means, but all right. Have a good one. I may do one in the morning if I don't wake up like this morning with 4 hours of blowing my nose and having the mucus run like a river. I have to go get Tiny One's medicine, Fuzzy's medicine, and take $58 to the coin dealer. That's the one thing I'd like for donations. So get all that crap out of the pawn shop and the coin dealer. That's about $400. I'd love to get all that out. I'll have that out in September, or at least September, October, November, December. I'll do one a month. Get all this stuff out of the pawn shop. So the $58 I'm doing tomorrow is interest on 2 loans. And every 4 months or 3 months, I got to pay interest. It kills me. That's another reason why I'm broke. All right. That's it. My voice is gone. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Thank you for coming in, everybody watching. We had about 36 people here tonight, which is a lot. And bless you all, and be safe out there, and be happy, and get a good night's sleep. Good night, 6-week tenure, and White Troll, wherever you are. And White Troll, write that check. Remember, operators are not standing by, but I am. Bye-bye for now.